UK Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course, following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm happy to be out here covering our feature group's play this week. We're in for a very entertaining time as there seems to be a rivalry starting between these two players.
Well, Henny, I'm a little jumpy in my seat and I can already see the man beside me sniggering. Rich Beam knows he's taken down Tiger once in his life, but I think it was only once.
Luke, please, please, please don't get Rich out of his box. Once we do that, we can't put him back in. Although, I will give him that he's done it. He's shown that Tiger can be beaten, but come on. Can it be done today? It's Tiger Woods.
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge.
This needs just a little work to the left-hand side.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one.
Outside chance for birdie here, Luke.
That'll sting a bit.
Sometimes when you try and get it up the hill, you just forget to hit it sometimes, and it seems so in this case.
He's in a tie for 14th place. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. From around 180 yards out.
Went straight down.
Going with the 7. That's out to the right for sure. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Oh, the wind wreaks havoc with another golf ball.
Oh, I thought that one was going in. Time now for the 4th shot. That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Love watching this player around the greens.
So no movement there. He stays at even with the card. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. This one heading towards the green.
This player showing zero signs of any nerves as they play against their rival and playing partner, Tiger Woods. What a fantastic approach.
That was a gallant attempt. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's 13 feet from the cup.
Oh, just missed. 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Oh, that looks like a pure stroke. Sitting at 1 over for the event.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed. Yeah, that's just not going to work for him.
Well, this will be a bonus, right on 17 feet from here.
All right, this to get ahead of Tiger Woods. What a sentence, what a one-up that would be, and what a rivalry this is.
That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last.
Putting early on has been less than stellar, but that one, that's more like it.
All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Chance to get one under the card with this putt.
This for a birdie run.
Just remember to get that nice rhythm in your stroke.
I think they gave that one too much respect. They didn't want to hit it too hard and go racing past the hole.
Oh, he's up, Tiger. Putting for a bogey. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. The tee shot at the par 4 6th has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Well, that's beautifully judged. Trying to get to even par with this putt. Oh, so close. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm. Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Yeah, good job. Nice par. Trailing by 4 strokes. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7th.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Currently 4 shots off the pace. Chosen the pitching wedge here. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Now that looked pretty good the whole way. A spot in the top 20 awaits if they can make this putt. Not sure if they understood the lie of the land there, Rich. 8 feet to the cup.
He's got this for his par.
And it's New Zealand's Lydia Ko who leads here as we head to the next. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
He's back on the surface, happy to have the flat stick in hand. Putting for a par here. A good stroke. And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
The front 9 at TPC Sawgrass finishes with a par 5, but not easy to get there in 2.
It is not a big tee shot down the left center is required. Anything out to the right could catch that bunker and even fall into the water over there on the right. If you decide to go for it, you have to hit a fairway metal long iron high over some trees on the left-hand side to a very narrow green. The layup shot out to the right will make that third shot so much easier into this tiny green.
It's heading to the rough for mine. And here we are with the third shot. 5 strokes behind our leader. Just a 4-footer remaining.
Yep, tracking well.
And that will drop in for birdie. Lydia Ko is currently leading the field here. The back 9 at TPC Sawgrass starts off with a shortish par 4, but it really requires accuracy off the tee.
It does. I've seen a lot of players try inside. That's a huge no-no. Just bail out to the right, leave your second shot just a little bit further back, and you'll be rewarded with a fairly straightforward shot into a green that has some mounding, but overall fairly gentle.
From about 130 yards here, 4 strokes off the lead. Well, a little off the target with that one.
The fade didn't come to their aid.
Let's see if we can get this one up and down for par. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? And a par putt awaits him. Okay, steady now. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on. Now 5 strokes behind. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Playing from around 230 yards. 5 shots off the pace. Going with the 5-iron here. That's in the sand. That's on the green, but still a fair way away from the flag. Trying to get back to even par with this putt. Like the look of this one. Ooh. A par putt awaits. And there it is. Trailing by 5 shots after that hole. Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. Didn't that look good for a long time? It was just about 3 feet away. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
So many different levels to this green. On the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one. But watch out, if you hit the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
And a chance to get back to even with the card with this putt.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Ooh, right by the hole.
Downhill all the way, down grain just a bit. They let it get away from him.
Ooh, that's a tasty looking chip. Top shot.
Great touch.
Trailing by 7 after that hole. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
15 feet out. He's been staring this one down.
Don't want to state the obvious, Rich, but a little too hard, that one. Par putt coming up here. Just didn't drop. Yeah, that's hold, but they seem to be losing a bit of their momentum.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
That's tidy. Well, Rich, think they can make this one?
Look, I gotta say, I'm really not liking their chances here, but you never know. Stranger things have happened.
Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And just about 8 feet left to the hole.
On a nice line.
Just a couple of inches away from finding that one. Let's try and make this one. And only drop the one shot. And now at +4 for the event. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do. But watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
This shot from around 210 yards.
Downwind on this shot.
Always a tough shot to get out of.
They'll have to channel their inner Severiano Ballesteros here. This needs good hands.
And here we are with their four. Wow, that almost went in the hole. And this one is for his par. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. The par 3 17th, one of the most famous holes in all of golf. The Island Green, one of Pete Dye's, but really Alice Dye's masterpiece.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, Island Green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
That's inside the house of opportunity. And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard.
Oh, you know you want to.
A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Looks good off the blade. Now, nice to make a mid-range par putt. And it's Lydia Ko in top spot. When you feel like you've survived the 17th, you stand on the 18th tee and you think to yourself, where do I hit this?
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green, somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. Ouch, that hurts. Just this putt remaining for a round of 76. That's frustrating. This one for bogey. And that will do it for him at this event. And wow, what a rivalry that was. Let's recap some of the results. Well done, Henny Koyak.